Now that we've shipped our Canadian van to the UK, we're heading north into the Scottish Highlands.
Despite some unexpected delays.
All the trains are canceled.
And challenges with getting the van set up.
To see if this will even fit.
We're feeling optimistic as we officially head out on the British motorways with our tiny home on wheels, Vangie.
Our goal for this weekend is to get all the way to the Isle of Skye, famous for its majestic mountain and ocean views, and for its charming little towns. Basically, if you're visiting the Highlands, Skye has got to be on your bucket list.
We'll experience some of the most beautiful views in Scotland.
This is cool.
Wow, look at this.
But these spots certainly are no secret. We're not the only ones here.
We've definitely come to a pretty major slowdown.
We might be here for a while.
We'll find some cozy spots for rest and relaxation. It's gonna be really rude when I beat her at this game.
He always does.
And run into a few more adventurous opportunities.
Oh, okay. Whatever happens, we are so excited to finally be doing van life in Scotland.
So come along with us as we experience 72 hours of van life in the Scottish Highlands.
Good morning from the bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
We were parked up here last night. We're just departing for the day to go and explore, but this was such a perfect park for night find. It was a lovely place to stay the night, really quiet, and amazing views.
We were greeted by the most gorgeous rainbow. How incredible is that?
I've never seen a rainbow that vibrant in my life. I feel like it doesn't even fully come through on camera, but it was gorgeous and a lovely welcome to the Highlands. It's currently Friday morning, so we are about to start our weekend of exploring. As you know by now, we are working from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. because that's the equivalent of 9 to 5 in Eastern Time Zone. And we're gonna start off our weekend of exploration by visiting the scenic village of Loch.
It is actually a bit before 9 a.m., so hopefully some of the stores and stuff are starting to open soon.
If not, I think it'll be lovely just to go for a morning walk and take in the views of this little village and Loch Lomond. So earlier when I mentioned that rainbow yesterday was kind of welcoming us to the Highlands, that's actually true in quite a literal sense because Loch Lomond is known as the gateway to the Scottish Highlands because the Highland boundary fault actually runs right down the middle of the loch. So the southern side of Loch Lomond is technically in the lowlands and the northern side is in the Highlands. Which means our time in the Scottish Highlands has officially begun.
How exciting!
By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond.
If you've heard of Loch Lomond, it could be from the famous Scottish folk song, which we've been playing in the background of these clips. It's also been in my head the whole time since we got to this lake. That song dates to the Jacobite Rising of 1745.
The one of which we are familiar.
From Outlander?
Yeah, yeah.
The one from Outlander.
Yeah.
We have to explain what Outlander even is, because that's going to come up a
Oh
lot.
my god, okay. I feel like if you're watching this channel, you know me well enough by now to know that my fictional hyperfixation of the last, honestly 5 years now is this series called Outlander, which at least originally is set in Scotland. It's about this 18th century Highlander dreamboat named Jamie Fraser. Though I guess more specifically about Claire, who goes back in time and meets up with him. In seriousness though, reading that series, I have learned a lot about Scottish history that I wouldn't have otherwise known, and shout out to the author Diana Gabaldon for being super specific about historical accuracy and including a lot of different historical figures within the plot.
It's fiction, but it's well researched.
Exactly. I'd be lying if I didn't say that Outlander is kind of the origin of my fascination with Scotland and part of why we're here. I've come to love and appreciate Scotland for its real history and real culture, not just the series Outlander, but that was definitely the start of it, so.
Surely this isn't it, right? The photos look like a bigger waterfall, so I think we need to keep hiking up the path. Wow.
Check it out.
So yeah, you do want to follow the main path, don't take the first offshoot, and then we would have seen this first.
I just love how the water has this amber color to it. When you see it going over the rocks, it kind of looks golden a little bit.
And that amber color is from what they call tannins.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the scientific term. It comes out of like certain trees and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not dirt. It's not just like dirty water.
Kind of looks a bit like whiskey. This is cool.
Wow, look at this.
Wow, now this is a great view. We almost didn't see this.
So the lesson is continue on the main path even further,
Yeah.
all the way to the steel bridge.
As we've been driving here, we've been a little bit following the path of the West Highland Way. We could see some hikers along beside the road there for a bit.
And we're about to be traveling through the Lost Valley towards Glencoe, which I've heard is spectacular views.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful drives in all of the Highlands, so. We've definitely come to a pretty major slowdown.
What's
and
happening?
The
There's
police are
the
talking
police
to the
cars.
people ahead of us, so. Hello. Okay, thank you. Okay, interesting. So they're trying to clear the road for some kind of.
Big wide
Like-
load.
I swear there's people pulled over all the way up into the distance. Do you see that?
We might be here for a while. Oh, Discover Scotland's going.
They're risking it.
They don't care. They're
What
taking their
the
time to
heck?
pass everybody.
What?
They're gonna cause a problem.
This seems like not what the police wanted us to be doing.
Look, you don't come to the Highlands if you're in a rush. You come here to have a slow, scenic drive. So this
Yeah.
is just the police forcing us to appreciate the view. That's how I see
and
it.
hey, it is a beautiful view. Look at the lake over there.
Yeah.
What are we thinking about?
I would recommend it. It's kind of expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than hotels or anything, or renting a camper van. Yeah.
Well, those were boats on
Yes.
the back of those trucks.
He told me that those are the boats that they use those boats as ferries for people to get
Oh, okay.
from
to the
island to
islands.
island.
Cool.
He was saying he's thinking about doing the same thing. He bought himself a Sprinter van and is converting it and wants to go visit Canada. It's really tempting to stop at every single viewpoint that there is, but then it really will take forever.
Definitely windy out here, but it's beautiful.
Wow, it's kind of like swampy a bit. This is
Yeah.
like the lowlands.
Well, I think this is like a valley or a glen,
Right.
and then there's a lake at the bottom of it.
Right,
so-
the lowlands is a different thing. We're in the Highlands.
Yeah, exactly.
I just mean it's sort of a low point, a little
Yeah.
valley with a stream. It really is quite windy, but the view is very much worth it.
It's time for lunch. Wow. Bon appetit. Now that we're back on the road after our lunch break, the time for us to start our work day for the day is closing in on us. So we are gonna head to a spot that we can work for a little bit. But we'll keep on enjoying the views of Glencoe on the drive. It really is so beautiful. Even though it's cloudy and rainy, I feel like that's just showing the true,
We got an
Scottish
authentic experience at the Loch Valley.
Exactly.
I truly can't stop stopping at these little viewpoints. First there was that one with the beautiful white house and
That's
a
really
huge
cool.
mountain behind it.
Yeah.
This one's got some little streams. Look, I know it's cold, I know it's windy, but I gotta go out there, take a picture. We've got ourselves a fantastic little spot to work from today. The only problem is the sheep behind Katie might distract me. They're just such cute, fluffy little guys. All right, y'all, I have shut the laptop on the work week. Katie's is still open.
Well, it's gonna be open all night because I'm trying to upload stuff on our Starlink connection, which normally is pretty good, but in this location is a bit
It's
spotty.
pretty obstructed. It's kind of our own fault. If you park in and among the trees, it really slows your speeds down. So hopefully we still have some battery power tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing. Running the inverter overnight's not ideal, but
Tomorrow's plan is to drive, and hopefully we'll get some sun, so we will recharge.
yeah, we'll do quite a bit of driving tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow, Katie's got her pajamas on already, and I need to do the same.
So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Today is officially the day that we go over the sea to Skye.
That's an Outlander reference for anyone who's wondering.
Well, it's actually from an old folk song called the Skye Boat Song. Outlander didn't invent that, but it is the theme of the show.
Oh, you're wearing your shirt today. I didn't even notice until now.
I'm wearing my Jamie Fraser shirt today. But fun fact, the Outlander theme, that's the Skye Boat Song, it's actually was originally written about the Bonnie Prince Charlie escaping after the Jacobite Rising of 1745 over the sea to Skye, where he hid out on the Isle of Skye. So the English couldn't find it. But anyway, it's another rainy day here in the Scottish Highlands, but the sun's been peeking out here and there. I feel like that's what it's always like here. It'll rain for a bit, we'll get a moment of sun, it'll go back to raining. But we're just taking in the views on this moody, kind of misty day.
We're using any opportunity that it doesn't rain to fly the drone or go out and take pictures. Where we parked last night had gorgeous views of Ben Nevis and the mountain chain adjacent to it. Those are the tallest peaks in all of the UK. Ben Nevis is the tallest mountain in Scotland and the UK.
And there were sheep. There were fields with sheep.
Sheep and some cows.
So today being Saturday, we get a full day to explore, which is really exciting. So the plan is basically to drive and take the bridge over to Skye, and we're gonna check out some fun sights along the way. First though, we have a bit of a chore to do. We're here at this community center in Invergary where we found a park for night. There is a free drinking water spigot, so.
We're about to arrive at Eilean Castle, which is a very famous site on the road to Skye. But we won't be going into the castle today because we are actually coming back to this section of Scotland with some special guests for a future video. Don't get too excited, it's no one famous. So for today, we're just going to be taking in the views of the castle and then moving on.
I think the castle
I see it. It's emerging out of the fog.
coming into view. It is pretty difficult to see in these conditions though.
Yeah, it's kind of rainy. It is rainy. But
It's very rainy.
that's cool how they have like a bridge to that castle.
Yeah, it's very scenic and beautiful, and I'm excited to go in and take a look inside in a few weeks' time. So I think it's just about time that we go and get some lunch.
Oh, definitely.
And since it's our day off, we're gonna go out for lunch today.
It's been a while since we treated ourselves.
Yeah. The reason why I'm not wearing glasses all of a sudden is because I put on contacts, because my pet peeve is having to do exactly what he's doing right now, getting rain off your glasses, and I thought we're probably going outside a few more times today. So why don't I just swap out the glasses and then I won't have all of that. So I feel like I look weird though. I am not used to looking at myself with no glasses, so apologies if it's jarring.
Yeah, but it's so much more convenient.
I know.
It's so annoying to not be able to see.
In the rain, yeah. Anyway, off we go to lunch. Look at the coos!
Oh my gosh, they're all on the road. These ones are black Highland cows.
That's cool. I haven't seen any of those before. Hello.
I hope they don't scratch up the van with their horns.
Yeah, I hope not. What a scenic view. This is such a cute little town.
They got a stream, these cute hills, and cow butts.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also like geese on the road up
geese.
there.
What
And
is this fairy tale town? Okay, we finished lunch and we're gonna go see the Highland cows up close.
Which, that cafe was so good, by the way.
I recommend the mac and cheese. I know it's not very Scottish, but it's a huge portion and it's very delicious. I'm not ashamed to admit that the main reason we came to this town is because we knew there would be Highland cows here. Before this trip, we bought a Google map from King in It. It's Craig and Amy. You should go check out their YouTube channel if you aren't already a subscriber. We're big fans of them and their travels in Custard the Bus. So it was great to get some tips from them and follow their map of recommended locations.
Like, I know they're just cows, but like, I just feel like the Highland cows are such incredible creatures. Like, they're so majestic. I especially love the ginger ones. Those have a special place in my heart.
Those are the classic ones, yeah.
Just like, what incredible animals. dogs. They're so fun.
They're so playful, like the way they interact with each other, the way they scratch themselves on stuff.
Yeah. And they have the same haircut as you. Insert picture here of Dan with his hair down.
I honestly could just stay here all day enjoying the cows. Look, they just like don't even care.
They're so chill.
They're so chill. Okay, another quick pit stop here in Isle of Loch. How's that?
I mean, I don't know.
Here there are showers that you can pay to use, and since I think facilities will be somewhat limited on the Isle of Skye, we're gonna use the paid showers here.
You gotta shower when you can, even though literally this entire trip we just have been showering in the middle of the day. Not my preference, but whatever.
I don't know, 1 p.m. It's a normal time to shower, isn't it?
It's just like I have to like get ready twice, so I just don't wear makeup the second half of the day.
Okay, well, do I look like a Highland cow now? That was a great shower. We got a 9-minute shower for $3.50. 50 pence to enter, and then £3 for the shower. I guess between the two of us, that's like 14 Canadian dollars, but it's still a lot less than a hotel. How's your shower?
Good.
I was just saying, reasonable value. I think we're gonna spend a lot more on showers on the Isle of Skye. From here, the next stop is the bridge to Skye, and I can literally see it in the distance over there. Not even in that far of the distance. Sing me a song over the sea to Skye.
I was reading about the bridge before we took our showers, and I learned that it opened for traffic in 1995. So this year, this bridge has existed for exactly 30 years now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's super tall.
Yeah.
Like, I understand there's big ships that must need to go under it.
Yeah. Here we go! Over the sea to Skye.
Wow.
Welcome to the Isle of Skye. Our first stop on Skye is going to be for a little afternoon treat at a place called the Coffee Boffy.
We are in the beautiful town of Broadford, here on the sea, the ocean.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love having a browse in a little market? If there are candles to smell, I'm gonna smell them. If there are interesting little trinkets to admire, I'm gonna admire them.
And if there are cute cats to pet, I'm gonna pet them. Katie wouldn't let me pet the Highland cows, so this is the best I can do. Well, that was well worth the stop, I think.
Yeah, that was really cute.
You spent a lot of time in that antique store.
I really loved looking through all the different old cameras they had in there. They had quite a collection.
Yeah. There's some really cool souvenirs and stuff, and everything was still open. I was worried it would be closed.
But we did not buy anything.
No.
I feel like we're so discerning when it comes to souvenirs.
Well, we have a tiny van and we
Yeah.
have a tiny condo back home, and that's all the space we have to put things in.
Yeah,
So we do have to be discerning.
we do. I think it might be kind of time
Tuck
to
in for
find our
night.
spot for night.
Yeah.
So I also think the spots for night can fill up kind of quick in these parts.
And I've heard that you don't necessarily want to be driving at night. Like, that can be a little dangerous.
It's raining cats and dogs, but we've stumbled upon a very cool ruined church and cemetery. So we're gonna pop out and have a look. I hope people know what I'm referencing, what TikTok audio I'm referencing when I'm like, well, have a look.
It's a TikTok audio. That's all you need to know. Does Scotland ever just feel like a fairy tale to you?
It does, it really does.
Like, in what world are you just driving? There's sheep all over the road. And you come upon
It's raining
this, like,
but sunny at the same time.
this like ruined church and graveyard kind of a thing.
So cool.
We gotta check it out. Yeah, look, the sun's coming out
I
now.
know, it's crazy.
What even?
This is so crazy. The sign over there says that this church was built sometime in the late 1400s. I'm sure it's withstood a lot of wind and rain since then. That was really cool.
That was so cool. What a neat spot.
And just to stumble upon it like that, like, to me, that is what is so great about van life. We have no strict schedule, we have our own vehicle, and if we see a cool, like, ruined medieval church, we can stop and explore.
Yeah. What a great spot for the night. Even a nice view.
It's beautiful here. And just one other van. Like, we didn't even see any other, like, camper van vehicles on the road to Torrin, the little town that we're at.
This road is
now.
pretty quiet.
So far, we haven't observed the crowds we've heard of yet. Wow, what a beautiful scene we have found ourselves in this morning. It is gorgeous here, and it's still a little like overcast, but it's a lot clearer than it was when we got here, so you can kind of see the mountains better.
Happy Sunday. We are parked near Torrin, and we're just having a slow morning. You might think, hey, a day where you're not working, you should get out there and make the most of every single hour of sunlight this day.
Or do we just hear that in our own heads?
We're giving ourselves the luxury of taking it easy, just chilling and enjoying the gorgeous scenery around us.
It's beautiful here.
That being said, I think it's time to get ourselves ready to go out. There's a walking trail we're gonna do right here in Torrin.
So this is the Torrin Waterfall and Pools. This is gorgeous. There's crystal clear water running over the rocks, and then I guess into the ocean. Would this be like the
Yeah,
ocean
this is
here?
the ocean here.
Wow. And there's beautiful green mountain peaks surrounding the whole area. Like, it really is gorgeous. And at the moment, we're the only people here, which
That's
I'm
crazy.
so surprised by. I just feel like everything that I've been gearing up for is like, it's gonna be busy, it's gonna be crowded. Everybody talks about how, oh, like, you know, Skye is so popular. It's
Here.
11 a.m. on a Sunday. I just feel like that's like prime exploring time, and here we are.
Let me give you the 360 view. Okay. Vangie's way over there. Wow. What a place to be.
Just gets prettier the further up we go.
Wow.
Look at this.
Even more waterfalls.
Yeah.
You know what? If you can take yourself for a walk or a short hike this weekend, I highly recommend it. This is the kind of just like surrounded by nature tranquility that I need before we go into the next work week.
I think what Dan is trying to say is we freaking needed to touch grass big time, not look at screens, and chances are you're in the same boat, so good to
So
get
as soon as
outside.
this video is done, wait till it's over, then go outside.
Yeah.
We are in the little town of Elgol, beautiful beach town. We just had lunch in the van, and now we're gonna go explore.
It's not exactly beach weather, at least in my books, but we'll
Yeah, it'd
have
be
a look.
pretty cold for swimming, but we'll have a look. That's my best impression. It's always nice to meet some fellow van lifers. That was Andy
Yeah.
and Michelle.
That's fun.
Ooh, this is a little treacherous.
Yeah, it is. Be careful.
We're out here getting subscribers, just one conversation at a time. Like, look at the mountains over there, how it's just like layers of mountain ranges all the way until it's just mist. You know what I mean?
Crazy. I can't believe there's like cow patties here and there as we're walking along. Like, how do the cows manage on these rocks?
They're built for all terrain though.
I guess.
They've got the all-terrain tires.
It's just crazy that we're walking along like a massive pile of rocks. Like, as we walk, you can really hear them shifting and moving underneath us. Like, where is the ground? Like, when does it turn to ground? How deep is the pile?
Well, I think there's big rocks on top and then smaller rocks under those, and it's rocks all the way down.
I guess.
Well, my review of this beach, it rocks. I got a slight chuckle from Katie, so I'll take it.
Whoa, look at this.
This is crazy.
It's like all these like holes and stuff from the water wearing away at it.
That's crazy. It almost looks like coral, kind of. And look, it goes all the way like up
Yeah.
and over your head. Look, I found myself a new shoelace. Oh. Okay. You were so distracted by the hilarity of my joke that you nearly wiped out.
No.
No. Just no.
Parkour.
Oh my. Oh my, she's going crazy. Oh no. This is, you haven't even had a coffee yet. That's pure plant-based Scottish energy right there.
You know, you really gotta hand it to a place that is still beautiful, or maybe even more beautiful when it's like overcast and kind of rainy and misty. Like, I feel like at home, I hate that kind of weather. Everything just feels so ugly. But here, it almost makes it more beautiful.
It adds to the mysticism. Well, there's always mist. There's always fog in the air.
Yeah, that kind of makes it feel a little magical, a little bit like mysterious.
So, as we've mentioned, we do a lot of research online about the places that we're visiting, what to see, where to eat, and what activities we should do.
Usually we get a lot of great info this way, and it leads to some really awesome experiences. However, every so often, things don't work out so smoothly.
Truth be told, you don't always know what you're getting into, even with extensive online research, and this hike was one of those times. But we didn't realize that right away and started off our journey feeling pretty optimistic and pretty muddy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, at least I only went in that deep.
Oh, you're about to fall all the way in.
I thought I was gonna lose a boot.
That one was a little deep, you guys. Do you feel that you are a clumsy person?
No, but that's a pretty accusatory question.
Oh, you're about to fall all the way in.
I actually feel like I'm generally pretty coordinated, but maybe what I lack sometimes is fully paying attention to everything going on around me.
I'm not trying to be rude.
Did you not see my parkour earlier? Clearly I'm not clumsy.
That's true. That's true. You're gonna be at the Olympics for parkour.
This has been like the whole name of this hike's game is where the hell's the path?
I would not recommend this hike.
Yeah, honestly,
We've been very
this has
confused
been
on.
questionable. There's a post, so this is supposed to be the path.
Oh, you're right. Pat.
My God.
Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
I'm okay. There's a big drop off.
I see that.
That's the fun thing about this hike is it's really long grass and you can't see what's underneath it, and the ground is incredibly uneven underneath it. So that's a fun surprise.
Are we lost? Should we turn around?
I feel pretty lost.
I just feel like I can see the water, and I think we must be close. The path does not seem well trodden here.
No, I just can't, like, there is certainly not a single other soul on this hiking trail.
Yeah, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Come on, where's that spirit of adventure?
I think I see our destination. I see the ancient Broch.
What I don't see is a clear path to get there, honestly.
Well, there hasn't been much of a clear path this whole time.
I hope we can find our way back up here.
Before it gets dark.
We should have left breadcrumbs. Okay, folks, well, I think we're gonna call it here. We tried following the path a little bit further and it kind of led to a drop off.
But you can see the Broch.
You can see it. We definitely made it 90% of the way. We can see the ancient Broch, which is a tower. So that's pretty cool, right on the, coast like this. But I think that we're feeling done with guessing the path. That's not such a fun game anymore. Anyway, if you come to Skye, probably don't do this because you might get lost in the wilderness or fall off a cliff, but it's pretty.
I think we actually have the most fun part of the hike ahead, which is crossing the river on the stones.
Yeah, that does look fun.
And look, if you fall in, you'll just get a little more wet.
Oh, this is slippery now.
I've got the behind the scenes shot.
No, I'm scared.
Okay, why don't you go without it and I'll go with it.
Okay. Oh, it feels good to be back on a known path.
Now we just have the 1.2 kilometers back to the car.
Oh, that'll be nice and relaxing. For the record, I like a hike. I just like a hike where I can see the ground that I'm stepping on.
We should have picked a different hike.
That's okay. It was an
Hey, but do you
adventure.
feel some sense of accomplishment?
Oh, I do.
Me too.
Yeah. The most fun part was jumping the stones at the end.
Yeah, it was.
We've made it to our park up for night. It's lightly drizzling outside, and so I want to get nice and cozy in the van, starting with getting out of these wet clothes. All right. I hope I remember how to play
I was
this.
just about to say, do you remember?
It's been a long time, but I think so. I know we need to start by picking out birds and
You get to pick one of these
Yeah.
two, and then there's 5 bird cards here.
okay, this guy's gotta total it up and see what we're at.
We gotta find out who won. Okay, you got 78.
Okay.
And I got 92.
Of course. What else is new? This guy wins every board game he's ever played, so.
Hey, you did well. You had a good game.
Yeah, well, you
But-
let me cheat a few times.
Did you have fun?
It's pretty fun. It's a cute little game.
As my prize for winning, I'll clean up the game.
Oh, that's very
Doesn't that seem fair?
That's very nice of you. All right, guys. Clearly it is time for us to go to bed.
We're tired from bushwhacking all afternoon.
Oh my gosh, that was a crazy hike. I'm glad we made it out alive.
I don't know if it came through, but that was like a 4-hour experience.
Yeah. Oh my
It was
gosh.
only supposed to be a 2-hour hike.
After a full first weekend on Skye, we're gonna head to bed. But we've got more adventures on the island to come, so make sure you stay tuned. But until then, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.